MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues
And
continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Fresno Grizzlies and the El Paso Chihuahuas. Fresno attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Number 15 will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Andrew Stevenson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Stevenson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. De La Cruz is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Defoe.
Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Line drive, base hit.
No runner. Cut it.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Oscar.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's another 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
3.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Defoe on second. Sanchez at first. 1 gone. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jankowski is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Into the box now, Jonas Rosen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cordero. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances. Committing 3 errors, that is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So striding in, Andrew Stevenson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Stevenson stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft. And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Grizzlies are out in front, 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 15. And he's ready to take his first cuts. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. Fresno leads this one 1-0. In now, Wilmer Defoe. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Popped up.
Straight up, straight up.
The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Oscar Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Oscar.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
No ball.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Grizzlies are out in front 1-0. Standing in, William Yang. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
William.
First
Yang.
pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Now another 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Now batting.
In now, number 19. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Grounded to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in, Spencer Keyboom. He flew out in his last at bat.
The catcher, Spencer Keyboom.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Fresno leads this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jonas Rosen.
For Fresno, the shortstop, Jonas.
50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Mark Tachiki. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Stevenson. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 1-0. Stepping in, number 15 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
To short.
Beat it out.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Jankowski is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Oscar Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. El Paso's out on top, 3-1. Now at the plate, number 15. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's popped up. Sanchez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
Now
Chris
batting,
Newberry.
First baseman, Chris Newberry.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Striding in, William Yang. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Right fielder, William Yang.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Martini going back. Gone!
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down
19.
and tattooed it out of here.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. No outs, nobody on. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Up.
Here's a pop-up now. Newberry has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jankowski's there for it. 2 down. Ready now, Jonas Rosen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rosen.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pitch popped up. 2 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Alfonso Herrera takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 4, Alfonso Herrera.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chihuahuas used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 15 earned his 5th win of the year. Bryant Washington hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Chihuahuas, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adalberto Mejia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues.
Settling in now, Orlando Rincon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Orlando Rincon.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first. Standing in, number 25. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he popped him up. Newberry ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Rincon, base runner at first with one out. Popped him up. Davidson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pujols could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day third in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the second inning underneath Laughing Mountain. The Chihuahuas lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Alex Ruiz. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Alex Ruiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
Robbie Draper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. De La Cruz is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Derek Simons. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Simon.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Newberry will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Taylor Ward comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and one the count. Fastball well outside. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Orlando Rincon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martini on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Buck Julio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Buck Julio.
First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert.
Here's Albert now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping up now, Alex Ruiz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The center fielder.
Stepping in now, Robbie Draper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fouled away. 2-1. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martini on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Derek Simons. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, William Mackey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Jankowski. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Ward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Jankowski's there for it. And that's the third out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Orlando Rincon.
The shortstop, Orlando.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And he pops it up back behind second base. Newberry backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now in the box, number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Popped him up. Davidson is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Buck Julio. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cordero has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
I think a big reason getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now batting.
Into the box,
fielder,
Alex Ruiz. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Popped him up. Newberry calls for it. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Robbie Draper.
The center fielder, number 8, Robbie.
Here comes the first pitch.
Draper.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run.
Well, everyone knows that it's hard to keep that sharp curveball late in the game, and you could see that he just hung that one up there, and he paid the price. The good news is he worked late into the start. The bad news is fatigue might be finally showing.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the start.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. El Paso's out on top, 4-2. Luis Perdomo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
El Paso, number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Chihuahuas used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Number 15 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Bryant Washington earns the save out of the bullpen, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Chihuahuas, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please
a coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 15, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Leading off.
Ready now, Jorge Brito. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brito.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Brian Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. So striding forward now, Richard Span. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Perez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Lopez.
The right fielder, Ronald Lopez.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Up.
Popped up. Perez waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
McMahon.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
There, you battle.
And he throws it away.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. McMahon over at second. Anderson at first. 2 out in the inning. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So here now's the pitcher, Lewis Houston.
Leading off for Albuquerque, the pitcher, Lewis Houston.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lewis Houston goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. At the plate, Jorge Brito. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Brian Chavez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Chavez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Martini moves over. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one.
15.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard on the ground to first.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Richard Spann. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Spann stands at second with no outs. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Grounded weakly toward third. Only chance is a bare hand. How about that? Into the box, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
8.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Lifted the other way to left center. Martini has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronnie.
Fastball
Anderson.
just misses. That's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Butera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Butera.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
He's set the payoff pitch. Count remains full. He's set the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Albuquerque's out in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance. Lewis Houston comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now a flare out to left center. Martini coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Brian Chavez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Brian Chavez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 15. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Chavez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting, Richard Span. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Cordova trying to get there. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again,
Leading
Ryan
off for
McMahon.
Albuquerque, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Ready for another shot now. Ronnie Anderson.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now
stepping into the box,
the catcher,
Drew Butera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Howard Yabu comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 38, Howard Yabu.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The El Paso Chihuahuas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Howard Yabu wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Bryant Washington wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Chihuahuas, 2 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
Sloppy defensive play has drawn the attention of this player's manager.